Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Clinical Talks. A 23-year-old woman present to the ED walking, accompanied by her husband. She complained that her heart is pounding too fast. She stated that her symptoms started approximately 20 minutes ago. She is pale and complained of feeling weak. She denies having had similar symptoms before. You take her to the room with monitor beds, obtain vital signs and hook her up to cardiac monitors. You can see the rhythms. Please identify the rhythms. And you can also see the vital signs. The rhythm is supraventricular tachycardia, SVT. Does the patient require supplementary O2 or oxygen? No. The patient's saturation is 98% on room air and she has no complaint of shortness of breath. Can give oxygen if saturation is less than 94% or show any sign and symptoms of hypoxia or cardiac ischemic or strokes. Would you characterize the patient as stable or unstable? Yes, the patient is stable. The blood pressure is adequate, the patient is alert, and she has no symptoms or sign of shock or ischemia. You ask a colleague to insert IV and call for 200 ECG. What other intervention might you try at this moment? Yes, vagal maneuvers. What are some contraindications to carotid massage? The presence of carotid roots, the recent history of stroke, TIA or MI, non-cardiac stenosis more than 50%, or any history of ventricular arrhythmias or symptomatic bradyarrhythmias. You find no contraindication to carotid massage. You perform a carotid massage for 5 seconds over the points of maximal carotid impulse on the both right or left sides, with the 30-second breath in between the sides. The patient's heart rate decreased transiently. However, it's increased back to 180 beats per minute soon after you perform vagal maneuvers. What is your next intervention? Yes, administer adenosines. What is recommended initial dose of adenosine? The initial dose recommended is 6 mg rapid IV push. What is proper technique for administration of adenosine? The patient should have IV for NS running wide open. A syringe of 20 ml of NS should be prepared. The adenosine injection is rapidly into the port close to the patient, followed immediately by the 20 ml bolus of NS in the same port. The patient's IV arms should be raised above the level of the patient's heart to speed drug circulations. Some clinicians like to use stop clock to administer adenosine. After administration of adenosine 6 mg, you watch the cardiac monitor and note that the patient's rhythm slow. There is brief period of asystole. The patients complain of shortness of breath, chest discomfort and flushing. What you will do at this moment? How should you treat the asystole? You can see the heart rate is 0, saturation is maintaining. There is no need to treat. Simply observe. Adenosine a very short half-life and asystole will last for only seconds. It is a good idea to warn the patient of the unpleasant side effect of adenosines before the administrations, which may include those mentioned, as well as lightheadedness, dizziness, a metallic taste in the mouth, nausea, diaphoresis, and impending sense of doom. Now you can see the same rhythms and vital signs. What is your next intervention? Give adenosines at double the dose, 12 mg, utilizing the same technique. Now you can see normal sinus rhythm. The vital signs, the heart rate is 70, regular, RR is 16, blood pressure is 110 by 70 and saturation 96 on room air. What else should be done for these patients? 12 leads ECG if not already done. Blood work to check for the underlying cause for the arrhythmias, such as electrolytes imbalance. Counsel the patient to avoid stimulants such as caffeine. Consider refer to a cardiologist. Observe the patient to ensure the arrhythmias does not reoccur when adenosine wears off. Ask the patient to follow up with their family physicians and to return immediately if symptoms occur. Thank you. If you have a doubt and suggestions, please comments.